Alright, time for the commentary on the MilkyQ pilot that I just released recently. To some pretty good positive response. You know, I chose to do MS Paint, Windows Movie Maker, you know, the cheap free 99 stuff that Microsoft made for their own operating systems. Because I really thought it was like, it was good. It was just like it was an aesthetic in some regard. Alongside the fact that it was there, it was readily available, and I didn't have to go through like all these customs or settings and that type of stuff to just, you know, make. I would just open the program, build it up, draw the frames, put them in a sequence as you're seeing right now, and you know, fine-tune the shit until it actually made sense, and then just kind of, you know, get it out there for the world to see. And I also did this due to the fact that there are some quite popular web series or like web whatevers made with MS Paint. Two examples I can name off the top of my head right now are like Nyan Neko Sugar Girls and Big Les. And that type of like spin-offs that he had, like, those are popular. They're big. Big Les even actually got onto Australian news for being so good. Even got a Wikipedia page, like a fully fledged one too, for being just that good with the minimal software that is Microsoft Paint. And, you know, with my art talents and the fact that I had been building up my skill in drawing with a mouse with my right hand, because I am a lefty at art for the most part. Like, after I built up that skill and realized that my art was at a very good point where I just didn't have to, you know, make characters using shapes anymore, because I could actually like draw him consistently, like why not? Like for him, though I do kind of, you know, reuse and recycle some of the you know, some of these, but for the most part they're like actually drawn like that. That's not reused. The Milky, between the counter and the writing of prices, has been reused and just re-edited. And like, that made the process a lot quicker. And, you know, that arm flex that was animated right there, to throw the pen at the dartboard, that was actually one of the hardest parts, because I wanted to make something that was fluent. At least something for fluent movement outside of just stiff mouth talk and characters just appearing and opening doors like that. What else is there? Inspirations for this. Control-Alt-Delete. The MS Paint web series stuff that I mentioned before. The ones that got popular. Like, those were a motive as well. And an inspiration.
How the hell could Soda have gotten on?
You know, here's a fun fact for the folks listening to this. After the first minute of footage and the intro,
you good, Bernard?
It was actually gonna cut to an entirely different scene, where it would cut to Benjamin on the couch right away, as Milky would walk in, talk about how boring his work day was, and then just be like, you know, it was boring. Boring, not a lot went on. I don't really know why I worked this job, but I decided that that kind of sucked dick, so I changed it up. I made it so that he would do something a little funny, because this was kind of like a nothing burger. Well, it was more of a something burger, but it just had like a bit of a bland flavor to it, so I wanted to, you know, spice it up a bit. And I think that really worked in the in its favor. Oh yeah, also the couch frame with the Benjamin and Milky that you're seeing right now. This one, this one right here. This is actually a redraw of the original MilkyQ pilot, you know, take. Like, this was going to be an entirely different plot line, and I changed it out for something that objectively is a lot better. Because, like, it's more fluent, it's more creative. Because I'm not, like, rehashing the Control-Alt-Delete pilot and shoving it through an MS Paint generator. I'm making something that is my own creation to put out to the world for the gits and shiggles. And you know what? I find that to be fun. This was fun to make. And I actually never got tired of working on this, despite how long it took. You see, Memer University, the previous project that I was working on for MS Paint, actually I got sick of, and I only made like 2.5 minutes of footage that I might post later. But, you know, that's going to be saved for another day. For now, it's this. This is, I mean, Memer University was going to be my magnum opus, my birth child of a web series, but you know what? That was stupid. Because I gave up on it, and then I made this, and I completed this to the end. And you know what? It's a lot better than whatever the fuck Memer University was gonna be. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Because this is good. Actually, they were both good, but this one is just a lot better. This is my, this is the child that I love the most. Though I don't really pick favorites, but I kinda do, because this one's my favorite. Because I actually worked on this, and I made it, like, so consistent, and, in my opinion, pretty good. One final little closing thing. You know, if you ever want to get into art, and you're, like, lackluster in talent, building it up by making some, like, minor things on the side before you jump into a major project like this, like, that is going to help you in the long run. And don't worry about, you know, fearing that you're not creative. Get creative with it, or don't. Like, it's still going to be good either way if you do it right. And I'm out of footage. Alright, goodbye.